season as both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. Welcome to Faurot Field in Columbia, Missouri, home of the Missouri Tigers. As we'll see, the number... The Sun Devils will kick it away to start us off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Missouri's offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others, that they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Pressure coming. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let him get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
Missouri will have to send out the punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. The Sun Devils offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. From the gun, the ground game. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down.
Pass interference, defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught.
Got enough for the first. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Fires to the middle. It's caught downfield. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. He leaves it with his back. Running with some authority as he bangs his way to the 43. And the Sun Devils can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. He'll keep it himself. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Sun Devils will send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They've taken a couple of punches to the jaw, and now they'll try to get this offense going down a couple of touchdowns. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Got the back over the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. They'll go back to the ground. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. Now on the counter. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. So Missouri will have to punt it away. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. First down and more. Turning it on. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down.
You could tell he saw that grass open up, and he was not handing that football off. He was taking it himself. His eyes got enormous, chewed up the big play. Nice big chunk play for this offense.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Tollefson. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Goes to the option. Gets it past the marker. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Back to pass. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. They've started a pretty good drive. This will be the 7th play, but they need to convert 3rd and 5. Pucks it out of the air. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Sun Devils!
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. LSU is down, but they are not out of it. Not in Tiger Stadium, a place Bear Bryant once said was like playing inside a drum. Maybe the best home field advantage in football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Central Michigan. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. The Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. This is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success because right now they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
Missouri will have to send out the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Cradles it at the 35. Gover's team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Pulls and fires complete. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Tollefson. Caught. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. And the Sun Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
The Sun Devils line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. And the punt team able to smack it to the ground. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Gives it on the option. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Working their way closer and closer, a 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. This time they'll go to the running game. Let's talk a little bit about Missouri. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast.
It's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense.
It's raining in this game. It's making the football slick and slippery. You know ball security is going to be a massive issue. Both coaching staffs have preached about that to their teams in the locker rooms before taking the field. And these guys really need to do a better job of holding on to the football.
Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It'll be 3rd and long. To throw, it's Tollefson. Lofts one high and deep. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete. And the Sun Devils will call on their punt team. They'll look to pen them deep. A high kick trying to pen them deep. Fair catch is called for. In the midst of all this rain, just concentrate on one thing, making the catch. They'll send the tight end in motion. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Catch in the middle. It's Hayes. Guys, let's talk here for just a second about Missouri. By no means was it a transfer portal exodus. The number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country, but you do wonder if things have just become really transactional in the sport right now.
Well, this is a team that had a lot of success last year, and a lot of their key players want to build off of that. So to me, not a big surprise that these guys decided to stick around.
Yeah, it's cool to see it, man. You don't see a lot of this in college football nowadays. A lot of people leaving. They're doing a good job of retaining their guys. They must have built a really good culture.
They'll ride the hot hand. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's Hayes. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Now facing a 3rd and long. Sets up the screen. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. There he goes. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Tiger! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. He'll bring it out. It's Burks. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. He'll keep it himself. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
He'll do it himself. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. They run him out of bounds. He gets it to the 47. One more snap coming before halftime. Wants to throw. It's Tollefson. A shot toward the end zone. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Columbia. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
Missouri will kick it off to open this second half. And here's the return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Hand off from the shotgun. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The Sun Devils come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. He'll sneak it. Got the first down and still on his feet. He moves the chains and they'll mark the ball at the 33. Give to the running back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. On the ground with the counter. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Tollefson. Fires one high and deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Sun Devils decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They were able to do whatever they wanted the last time they had it. They put together... Oh, he's got some space! Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. To the ground with the back. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Missouri wants to go fast.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do, but look at this.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A third down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. So Missouri will have to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And the returner will be dragged down. Arizona State has the ball back and the offense making its way onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Oh, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Quarterback on the keeper. Did the work himself. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Rides the back and leaves it on the option.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
The Sun Devils are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking for a man. It's Tollefson. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Trying to keep this drive alive. Got room to work. Almost had a lot more room there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 36. And the Sun Devils look to keep this drive humming. The give on the option. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. He'll pull it on the read. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And now the lead is even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Sends it downfield. He's got it down the left. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And that is just what this defense needed. Nice job getting upfield, getting after the quarterback, putting that last play behind him. Big gain, so what? Great job being dialed in on 1st down to the pass and getting the sack.
Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. They'll move the tight end. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is unleashes one deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. The missed field goal still leaves us with a double-digit deficit. Still a 10-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And now on second down for this offense. They think there's room to run to the right here. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Slithers into space. Breaks into the open. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Hard running there. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run is coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Now third and goal and tough yardage to cover here. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Nowhere for him to run again, and now fourth down is going to be a tough one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And it's no good. Lead is still at double digits, but missed a chance to make it bigger.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. Here's the pressure. He'll try to do it himself.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative, and that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line. They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. And these guys have been busy. Sixth punt of the day. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing. Make the catch. They'll run it from the gun. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Looking downfield, it's Tollefson. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. The give on the counter. Pass escapes him, still on his feet. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State! These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, David.
And how many times do we hear that? That quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth.
Arizona State 24, Missouri 7.
He'll bring it out. It's Huff. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field, to make these explosive plays, and now, huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays if you want a chance to get back in this football game.
Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Crosby. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Bringing the heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright, and you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. 3rd down coming up after the completion. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. So Missouri will have to punt it away.
Now, 4th down.
Fair catch is called for. You want to make sure that you field it cleanly in rainy weather like this. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Turning it on. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. And the try is no good. So, guys, a missed opportunity to expand the lead. It's still a 17-point cushion.
Look, it's sloppy out here. It's wet. The ball is slick. It's not easy to kick in these types of conditions. That's now his 2nd missed field goal, but I know this kicker's disappointed of himself because he's good enough to make these kicks.
Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. They'll start this drive going to the air. Flips it out on the screen. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
2nd down.
Power football with the run. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Cano. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Gonna swing it on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Cano. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Gets rid of it. Snagged in the middle. It's Crosby. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Wants to throw again. Touchdown, Missouri! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good, but they're still down 24-14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. LSU is just getting blown off the field today. It's like they haven't even been competitive. How'd you like to be the network censor on the coaches show this week? They're trailing by 14 to Central Michigan. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Rides the back on the option to give. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at, and I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week out they're a really good squad.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.